So I wanted to get to the weekend and then make a video, but to be honest, I've gotten so many new subscribers, I didn't want to make you wait. So I've got what's in the box, I've got new comic book day, I've got a little update concerning a giveaway, and a little bit of CGC math, which doesn't quite add up in my head. If you want to hear me rant on a Thursday evening, stick around. Welcome back, family. Thank you so much for joining me yet again. I'm going to start this off with a very important announcement is I did make past 200 subscribers. Actually, I've blown past it with all you new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Thank you again. And we did already have our video showing the winner of the 200 subscriber giveaway, which is still here because the winner has not yet contacted me. I'm not going to mention names. If you think that you have a chance that you could have been the winner, you need to go back to the We Hit 200 Subscribers video. I'll put a link for it at the end of this video. And if I don't hear by Saturday evening, the runner-up, you know who you are, has already contacted me, notified me that, well, made mention, hey, I'm the runner-up. Congratulations. Yes. And as of Saturday nights, the book will become yours, and you'll send me your contact information and I'll send it off to you. So I've got two other little things to talk about tonight. One is CGC. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what they consider to be their turnaround times. I have multiple submissions, but I have 3 submissions that are my oldest, all received on the same day, which means that they got it in their warehouse and actually opened the box and received it in their system 1 month later. But their receive date, okay, calls for, shows as February the 8th. Yes, we're in May now. We're coming up on 3 months. So if you're trying to do the math for your own comic books, you start to get the fun here. Now, last week, I looked at current turnaround times, and it said for Modern Tier, 53 days. Bear in mind, it's not 7 days a week, okay? So they're talking about working days, which is Monday to Friday. Also subtract your holidays and whatnot. Value tier, I had 2 Modern Tier and 1 Value tier that were received on February the 8th. The reason I have 2 Moderns here is I sent one in for a custom label, you know, the label at the top here. And this was before I realized they will count that as a separate submission and charge you separately shipping and everything else. So I'm not doing those custom labels anymore, unless I'm going to do all custom labels. But anyway, the Modern tier was supposed to be 53 days at that point, and the Value tier was showing as 74. So today, I finally got an update. The Value tier shows as scheduled for grading. And I went back and I looked, and the 2 Modern tier still show as received. Okay? Today is day 64. And according to their website, now they've updated their turnaround times. Modern tier is 65 days. Now, when I look at turnaround time, that means how from the time I get it to the time I ship it out. So if they've received it, if they officially received it, on February 8th, which is a month after they actually got it, and that's when they start their clock. The 65th day is tomorrow. Okay, so that means tomorrow they have to schedule for grading, go through QC, and ship it out the door for them to hit their newly established turnaround times. Not what they said a week ago, which was already late. So if you're a gambling man, I'm willing to bet you it's going to take them at least another 2 weeks for them to get these books that they haven't even scheduled for grading yet. So if you're looking at the scheduled turnaround time, the anticipated turnaround time, it's not what they're saying it is. It's a lot longer. Okay, so they're saying 64 days for Modern Tier. Right now, I think it's playing more like 75 to 80. So if you're counting on books to come back and you're, salivating like I am, prepare to wait a little longer. So, all right, so I got that out of the way. Open up my little soda here. Let's see what I got on New Comic Book Day. And I actually got myself a nice little stack this week. And I had more books that were waiting for me on my poll box list. So it's so cool to be able to go to a store and say, hi, we have these books reserved for you. So on the shelf, I have no idea anything about it. Probably might be nothing. I don't know. V.E. Schwab Extraordinary #0 from Titan Comics. You know what? They were $1 a piece. So I mean, I'm spending $3.99 or $4.99 on comic books that I have no idea if they're gonna go. I figure I could drop $3 on a chance. And worst comes to worst, if I ever do like grab bags or stuff like that, in every grab bag box you always want to have great books, but at the same time you also want to have a couple just here's an interesting story, go ahead and read it. If they turn out to be horrible stories, and for $1 a piece, I'll just throw them in the garbage. I'm not going to try to pawn them off on other people. So, what else I got was Star Wars Bounty Hunters. I was able to get 3 different copies. 1, 2, 3. Boy, I am so backwards when I do this way. I would love to have gotten that 1 in 50, but the store had one. It was already spoken for. Oh well. So that was back-to-back comics, and I wasn't going to argue with just say, hey, I want that book. Somebody else beat me to it. It's part of the fun. I got the stories. I really think that anything, especially the War of the Bounty Hunters, I don't know exactly where the story is going to go with the Book of Boba Fett on Disney Plus when it comes out in December, but I'm willing to bet you that anything Bounty Hunter related is going to go through the roof. So, by the way, a sleeper book. This is actually one of my wife's, is the Star Wars Bounty Hunters. This is actually, I think, a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 25. The Start with the Bounty Hunter series from last year did not really shoot up that much in price. You can still get it for a really good song, and I got a feeling that one's going to shoot up. So I picked up a couple of Heroes Reborn #1. I got the regular and the variants. See, there's the way to do it. See, I got the director's cut. I had that one in my pull box. The Good Asian, as opposed to the Bad Asian. Let's see. And I have a friend up in New York that's probably chuckling right now at that. I picked up both variants of Eve, #1. I actually really like the art. See, I did it again. I really like the artwork on that one. So, see what happens with that. I have another variant of Heroes Reborn. Tell me that doesn't look like Wonder Woman. And Noctera #3, A and B. So that's what I pulled this week. Those are the ones that really interested me. And I've got a book that was delivered today. Had to get my knife. By the way, just in case my wife is watching, see the label here? Yeah, see the label here? Don't worry. That's actually the one that's not our address. So, somebody could look at this and not going to get identity theft for somebody else. Yeah. Seriously, I cut the address off. It's on the side. I've not had much luck lately with getting books, especially ones that have been coming in Gemini. I had two completely different copies of Tankers #1, coming from 2 completely different sellers, both equally damaged. Apparently, the post office has been folding these things, or they're getting damaged along the way. This one, well, it's funny because this book, it's got it wrapped in styrofoam, but it's not inside it's not in the Gemini mailer the way it's supposed to be. Maybe that protected it. Let's find out. Actually, this is like a little envelope styrofoam. I like this. I'm going to keep that for when I mail out a book to somebody else. And I've got 2 different books. This is the one I ordered. Let's take a look, shall we? I'm not a fan of tape. I've lost too many books in my life because of tape. This is another one that I got off from Mercari, and I want to get this one checked out ASAP so I can give the person a feedback. And let's see, I see one, that corner. Wow, that corner is really bad. Let's see if I can get this up there to show you guys. I don't know if it's going to come through. This corner up here. Yeah, there you go. But I don't see any signs of damage on the box. So I have a feeling this is more me not seeing that properly in the picture, or just, yeah, it actually damaged all the way through. I don't think that's going to press out at all. But you want to know something? This is not an expensive book. It really isn't. And I just wanted to have a copy for reader. Of course, you always want your books to always be in mint condition, but sometimes, you got to have books to read too. And at the same time, he also threw in a copy of Invincible number 91. Okay, it's my first copy of Invincible anything, because I haven't purchased anything in it. It's not something that interests me at all. So, yeah, it looks like it's in gorgeous condition. It's Invincible versus Devil Dinosaur. Whichever. I don't watch the show. I don't have Amazon Prime. I don't have HBO. I'm sorry. I have Netflix. I have Disney Plus. There's only so many channels I'm willing to pay for at the same time. I'd much rather be paying movie theaters right now with a big bucket of popcorn watching Black Widow, but that's me. So, anyway, here's your reminder again. I'm going to be wrapping up this video. If you are potentially the winner of my 200 subscriber giveaway, you need to get onto to acknowledge and contact me. Watch the video to see if you are. For people that are interested in knowing, and we're going, this is going to be the 300 subscriber, the 400 subscriber, the 500 subscriber. Yes, it's Venom Annual, but it's also signed. I've got a 9.2 Amazing Spider-Man number 210, first appearance of Madam Web. That is going to be for my 750, and for 1,000, the Pacelli and a 9.6 White Page. So let's get those numbers up. Let's get these comic books mailed out to you. So, yes, that's about the limit of my corniness for this evening. It's been a long week, but again, welcome all you new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me and joining the channel and joining the family. But as always, I'm out.